Hello, good evening everybody. Hello, welcome. Welcome back. Right, here we are. Crackling fire and all that. Right. Oops. Hang fire. Oh. Oh, bloody hellfire. Wait a minute. Bloody heating's on. It's roasting hot in here. Roasting hot.
See me coming.
Right, there we go. Let's put ourselves back into the game. Hello, Ollie. Good evening. How are you today, sir? Jesus, we've got the heating on. It's warm. Oh hell! I'm trying to save some pennies here. Doing well. It's been raining all day. Well, it's been raining most of the day here. It has brightened up a bit. It's not too cold either, hence why I think it's rather warm in here with the central heating on. Middle of well, almost at the start of June. I mean, come on. Come on. Good evening. Hello, Charm, Ambroston, welcome. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Thunder and lightning. There's been no thunder and lightning up here. Maybe it's making its way north. Maybe we've got that to look forward to a bit later this evening. Who knows? Anyway, you'll be pleased to know that I've had a much more relaxed day at work today. I finished my tasks relatively early. Got up at the crack of dawn, started at 7. Got my tasks done by about 11. Had a much more of a chilled afternoon. Couple of calls which lasted from 1 until about 3, 2 hours worth of calls, and then I logged off. Finished at 3. Am I hyped about my cruise? Right, get this. I took a COVID test this morning. Of course, testing before the proper test tomorrow, because I was in contact with somebody that had COVID, of course, on Thursday, rather unfortunately, and it was clear, it was fine, and I left it about half an hour as you're supposed to do, and read it again, and it was fine, only the one line, and I threw it in the bin, which is right there. And then for some bizarre reason, I was on the phone this afternoon to somebody, and I picked it out of the bin, and I'd look at it, and there was a very faint second line. So then I had a panic attack, and Googled it. And it says, oh, if you get any lines after half an hour, it's not positive, no. Could be contamination or anything. Which I thought, well, I have put it in the bin, so maybe something, I don't know. But then it got me a bit panicky. Do you know when you start fearing the worst? So now I don't know. I've got one more test downstairs, and I was debating whether to take it this evening, just to check. Because I'm now a bit panicky. So I don't know. But now I've started drinking. Maybe you're not supposed to drink and eat before I take the test, so I thought, no, leave it. I'll do it in the morning. But I have got a little bit of a snotty nose. I don't know. Maybe I'm just panicking a bit. I don't know. We shall see. But I'm telling you, I'll be flipping furious if all goes wrong tomorrow. I'm telling you now. In other news, on a more cheery note, we've got bees in the roof. So about Oh, thank you, Oliver. You've made me feel a lot better about myself. Thank you. Thank you. And the voice of reason kicks in. Heavens help me. So about maybe 2 weeks ago, my mum called me into a room one morning. I haven't had no sleep. I've heard buzzing all night. I've heard buzzing. And she sprayed all the room with fly spray, thinking there was a wasp or something inside the room, and she couldn't find it, and she couldn't get back to sleep. And I said, Mother, Mother's at a certain age now, you know what I mean? She could be hearing things. I said, Mother, are you sure? Are you sure you've heard buzzing? She went, I've heard buzzing. I've heard buzzing. I was like, oh, fine, fair enough. You've heard buzzing. Of course she has. Anyway, obviously there was no wasp inside the room, no bee, no nothing, no fly, no sign of anything. Anyway, fast forward to today. She went, I told you I heard buzzing. There's loads of bees. Anyway, so I went outside, and loads of bees. Going into the roof, coming out of the roof, going into the roof. Big bumblebees, not honeybees, but like the big fluffy bumblebees. Yeah, so they've made a, what do you call bees' house? Have they made a hive? Is it a nest? Not like a wasp nest, isn't it? What's the terminology for a bee's pad? They've made a nice little nest in my roof, coming and going, bumblebees, not harming anybody. Of course, we won't wish to have them exterminated because they're bees and they're protected, of course. And even if you wanted to have them exterminated, people that do wasps' nest and stuff, the exterminators, they won't touch bees' briquettes. Oh, really? Briquettes? Yeah, they won't touch bee briquettes. So we're stuck with it regardless. But I don't mind bees. You know I hate wasps with a passion. If they were wasps, I'd have been on the speed dial to rent to kill already to have them exterminated. But the bees, no, they can come and go happily, and I don't mind them. Just don't fly too close to me because I'm still not overly keen. But they can fly about quite happily. Bumblebees are non-stinging. Oh, really? I mean, I wouldn't care to get too close to try it, or to have one land on me, because I'd probably still have a heart attack. But, yeah. They can come and go nice and happily, merrily, do their business, and we'll just watch them go. I don't mind bees at all. Do they not bite? They don't do anything. I don't know. We have a resident bee expert here. It's amazing what you find on YouTube, isn't it? A colony of masonry bees living in my wall. They come back every year. Yes! Well, funnily enough, we had bees last year. So they have come back. This is the second time they have obviously come back. They actually moved from next door. They were next door first. Next door. Over that way. Over there. They were next door in their roof. And then a little bit later on in the year, they came to our roof. And now this is the next year, they're back again. Bumblebees do not bite humans, but they sometimes use their mandibles whilst foraging and to bite their way out of the cocoon as they emerge. They do not produce much honey, and what they do produce is often very rare and highly prized. Am I sitting on a gold mine? Should I go in? You can't bite me, little buggers. You don't have a sting. Ha 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 ha. I'm going to take all your honey because it's precious, and I'm going to sell it for fortunes. Ooh. Well, I didn't know that. Ooh. Could be sitting on a little gold mine. They will swarm and try to choke you, though. They will swarm me. Could you imagine? Surrounded by bees all over. You know, well, what happened to you? I tried to take the honey. I tried to take. Oh. No, I'm not going anywhere near them. I wouldn't dare anyway. I know you're telling me, experts there, you've Googled it. No, they don't bite, they don't sting, these bumblebees. Nah, you're fine. I still won't go near them. No, thank you. Leave them to their own devices. They're not harming me. I'm not harming them. Anyway, it wouldn't be. But what happened last time they were there, which is rather sad, really, when they start dying off. Obviously, because that's where their little house is, right above my front porchway. When they start dying, you find loads of dead bees on the floor. And sometimes they're dropping out of the sky on you. So it's just something to be mindful of, you know. Yeah, some kind of subspecies. Yeah, just my luck. Yes, indeed. Right, anyway, they're going to have a lot of peace because I'm not going to be here very shortly. For 2 weeks, they've got free reign. Free reign. How cool is that? You can bond with in Sims 4, there's a beekeeper's career. If you bond with them enough, you can send them to swarm people you don't like. Oh man, I'm learning so much new things today. This is an educational stream. Forget playing a game. I'm learning a lot about bumblebees here. Hello, welcome. Right, well today's session is very simple. In essence, we need to proceed with Act 3, basically. Simple as that. Right, Forest Fae. Lindsay is going to try 61%, even though she's a rank plus 10 to culture. He must be like 35%. It's an opportunity. I'm not going to put a crisis point on this one, but investigating the benevolent fae that have blessed the crops and helped treated the local animals. We're going to send Lindsay. She's failed every mission so far, so third time lucky. I'm hoping. We can't now do any rank up projects or any capturing project because it'll advance 14 days, and we really should crack on now with our main quest. And once we finish the main quest like last time, we'll get a lot of downtime where we can do all this kind of stuff. So Kingdom Management is now benched in favour of actual real life exploration. Now, what are we going to do first? We're actually probably going to hit level 10 today, which is rather unfortunate because I haven't researched my level 10 level ups. So if we do hit level 10, what I'll probably do is when I have my lunch break at 9 o'clock PM precisely, I'll quickly do my level ups research whilst I'm eating, and then we'll come back and we'll level up. Because I've got a sneaking suspicion we're going to level up today. So level 10, which marks the halfway point of our leveling up, although technically speaking I don't think we're going to reach level 20 because we're not overhamming the experience in terms of doing every little thing that we possibly can to garner every last scrap of experience, because that's not our style. So we'll probably end the game around about 17, 18 maybe, possibly. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Right then, so what we're going to do is we're going to leave the vicinity. We have rested, I believe. We have replenished. We have recuperated. And you will reach max level. The game still has a long way to go. Well, you sound very confident. What I read was it probably won't happen. But hey, we'll see. We shall see. Put that away. Keep that. Everything else is good. Let's leave and let us decide where we are going to go on our adventures today. What trouble can Elquist get himself up to? Clockwork, good evening. Barely have we put foot out of the door, we come across two peasants shouting in the street. And we feel the need to intervene as Baron for some strange reason. Do you get involved in everybody's domestics, Elquist? Stop yelling and listen to me. I'm trying to talk some sense into you. There's nothing to talk about, Alof. This is my home. Here I was born, and it is here I die. You don't. That's what I'm saying. You stay and you'll die before your time. Can't you see what's going on? Monsters, goblins and bandits. Turn your back for a moment, and there's some fiend crawling right at your neighbour's entrails. You talk too much, just do your work, pray to Erastil and stay close to your home and family. That's all there is to it. We've seen worse. Aye, back when you were half your age and unmarried. Eric, old friend, think of Jenny and your little ones. What if some beast comes knocking at your door? You're a woodcutter, not a swordsman. We have to leave the barony while we still can. Erastil, have mercy. Your grace. Don't mind me. What's that about leaving? Forgiveness, Your Grace. We were just discussing the crops. There didn't seem to be much crop discussion going on from what I could hear. Hello, Nagisa, welcome. Well, listen here, my good people of Topcliffe. I understand that you are worried about your close ones and yourself. Do excuse me, just walk right through our conversation, why don't you? But hear me! Without loyal, upstanding people by my side, I can never rescue this realm from the evils plaguing it. If you stay, I swear I shall do everything in my power to put an end to this madness. If he comes back, I'm going to slap him. Both men listened to Elquist's every word intently, and then looked to each other, and then clumsily bow. We understand, Your Grace. These are tough times, indeed, and there are things, all sorts of things you have to deal with. Don't you go listening to fools. The loyal and true will stand by your side. Well, you see, good. Glad to hear it, and I wouldn't mind if you wouldn't spread the word as well. I would hate for other people to feel they need to leave my lands. That's better. What an honour to meet you today. Yes, I gathered you wanted to speak to me the amount of times you've walked past. You're looking in a good mood. Good day to you, citizens. Right, and off we go. Elquist, man of the people. Cheers. Right, so rather interestingly, this witch hunt says, meet Keston near the shrine of Lamashtu on Moon Day, first day of the week. How exactly do we determine what day of the week it is at the minute? There's no days here, so I haven't got a foggy clue. Is it Moon Day? Is it Sunday? Is it Fish Day? I don't know. Where do we find that information out? And when we do find it out, where the hell are we going? Is the next question. Some kind of shrine. Shrine to Lamashtu. Anybody know where this Lamashtu shrine is? Oh, it's all the way down here. Shrine of Lamashtu. Right next to the secluded lodge where the witch is, where we're supposed to be getting her blood for our obliteration weapon. That was very good. So we can knock those two off at the same time. Hover over the hourglass symbol. What hourglass symbol? In the actual world map. Okay, hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on. Hang on. Then I have to remember my law as to what the days are. Oh, it's Oath Day. Next question, you Google fans. What's Oath Day? Oath Day to me sounds like Sunday. You know, the day of the oath. Holy day, take your oath day, Sunday, surely. No? Sunday is probably Sunday, because there's a moon day. Oath Day might be Friday. Thursday. Oh, I thought you were making a joke out of it. It's Thursday. Okay. So, let's get our day sorted here. 27th is Oath Day. 28th is Friday. Fishy Day. I don't know, Friday. 29th is Saturday. 30th is Sunday. So the 31st will be Moon Day. 31st. Don't let me forget it. We need to get down there for the 31st. And it has to be first thing in the morning as well. Not only does it have to be a Monday, it has to be a flipping Monday morning, which means that if we want to advance this particular quest line as quickly as possible, we have to get there literally this Monday morning. Or do we not? Oh, I thought it said it had to be a morning. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't have to be a morning. I thought it had to be a morning. It just says on a moon day, first day of the week. South of the capital. Maybe it was in Keston's letter. He mentioned morning. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's a bit further away. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Goblin village, which I'm assuming we get to this way. Hello, Catherine. Welcome. Yeah, exactly. The longer we wait, the more monsters blow people. Exactly. That's why we need to get through this quest quickly. So we need to get down here this moon day. Not next moon day or a couple of moon days down the line. No, no, no. This has to be next moon day. Coming up. No messing. Can't afford for no more monsters to be exploding out of our peasants. They're already making waves about leaving. Here we go. The Goblin village. You need to get there now. I don't need to get there now. I've got 4 days. And you have to be there at night. So we're going to have to be very careful how we manoeuvre that quest. So what we'll probably do is quick save it the day before so that we can time it very, 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 very accurately to get there. Safest bet would probably be to rest maybe in this village here and get straight down from there, possibly. Oh, tell me about it, Shelley. I know. Tell me about it. But do you know remember how long I had to wait for my parts? I bought the PC in January. It didn't come till May. It was a long wait. You want to know what a longer wait is? Buying a new car in May and still not having it the following June. Even longer. Still waiting. If I get another email from Ford saying, "Oh, we still don't know when it's coming," stop sending me those flipping emails, will you? Don't tell me every flipping month we don't know when it's coming. Just be silent, please. I know it's good customer service to keep your customers informed, but if you're informing me of absolutely nothing, I'd rather not hear it, thank you. Good Lord, give me strength above. Right, Goblin Village, here we are. It's a very large map, actually. So expect lots of combat. Ooh, goody. What car did I buy? I bought another Fiesta ST. Because I really liked it. So I got... this one's an ST2 that I've got now, which, to be fair, is actually still a decent spec, because they took a lot of the stuff out of the ST2s and made them exclusive to 3s to make people buy more 3s. So I bought a 3, ST3 this time. So it's got all of the mod cons that you could ever ask for, really. The latest update, after being told initially it'll be October, when I bought it in May last year. It'll be October. It'll be December. It'll be January. It'll be May. It'll be summer. Okay. Last update. It'll be July or August. All right. So I'm expecting it at Christmas. God. But the issue is, slight issue, minor irk, is that since I bought my car, they released a facelift model. So, you know, same spec, same engine, same everything, but it's classed as a facelift model. Slight tweak to the front, and I think they've changed the seats as well from the Recaro seats to just standard seats for whatever reason. And I'm not the biggest fan of the front of the car anymore. And not only that, but I ordered it in blue because I wanted a different colour to black, because I always get black cars. I thought, I'll have a nice blue one for a change. And they discontinued the colour. My alternative was a green colour. Of course I didn't want green, so I stuck with black. I'm probably going to, when I come back off my holiday, I'm feeling nice and relaxed and happy with life. I'm probably going to ring them and play hell, because I've been very silent. I've not responded to a single email, and you know what I'm like when I get a bee in my bonnet. I emailed my energy company a couple of days ago to complain, and I'm still waiting for a response, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I haven't even made a murmur to Ford yet. But oh, they'll get it. They'll get it very soon. Don't you worry. When I'm ready. Right. Onwards. Ooh. This really is a proper village, isn't it? With a wall and everything. Oh, look at that. Maybe they're friendly goblins. We are raising the energy price another £900. Yes, in October. You don't have to tell me. Let's go with us, beastie. You'll like it in there. Friends in the village. Food too. Hey, why he be roaring? Oh! Oh! Oh, God! Primal Hydra alert. Hello? Eating the goblins? How rude. "55 sneak attack damage. Who was that? That was a Cundio. Wow. Good night, Hydra. Oh, I feel kind of sorry for goblins. Little goblins. Pluck out the Hydra's eye. Don't mind if I do.
In due time.
Okay. Ooh. Looks like we've got beasties inside the village too. Hello, Thomas. I was scared to receive a call from the customer service employees. Call him the Yorkshire Beast. Hello, gaming declassified. Johnny Depp case verdict could be today. I haven't been following it closely, other than a couple of Twitter videos that I saw. One was of Amber Heard apparently snorting cocaine, which... Would she have the gall to do that in a courtroom? I don't think so. I think it was just the way she was blowing her nose rather oddly. But that was the first video that I saw. The second video was of them, like a medley video on TikTok that had been put together of them kind of questioning Johnny Depp. And Johnny Depp's very witty and humorous responses. Oh, it was funny. I'm like, is this actually a court case? Or is this some kind of television program? Because everybody was like laughing and joking. The jury... Even the cross-examiners were giggling along. I'm thinking, is this a real court case? Dear me. Only in America. My favourite show this month. So much better than Judge Judy. Is this a hole in the village? Oh, hang on. Look at this. We found a hole in the village. You can't hate the man, though. Didn't he? Apparently, according to another Twitter feed that I saw today, or yesterday, he did an impromptu music gig in the UK, like a couple of days ago, didn't he? Or did I misread that? No, I must have read that correctly. Surely, there's like loads of news articles about it. He did a gig in the UK, a music gig. Unless it was a double. Yeah, in Sheffield. Bloody hell, Sheffield, just down the road. Holy cow. I don't know. I've not been following it religiously, and I don't know the ins and outs of the whole saga, but I think if I was to put some money on the verdict, it's going to be in his favour, surely, from what I've seen. That Amber Heard, she looks like a right madam. That's putting it mildly. Goblin Horse Reaper. Hey, you, potion gulper. Like quests? Going on missions? I have one for you. What did you just call me? Potion gulper, like sword swigger, like bow shooter. One of those who go run around woods, go deep in caves on missions and quests like that. Hey, now that's just the kind of language the old legends need. Just imagine. This is the saga of Tormund, brave potion gulper, who ran around in woods doing missions. Amazing! Don't encourage... What is this task? Short tail, make shorter. See? Beastie in cage. My friend and I looking after him. We divide work. I open gate, friend goes in, feeds the beastie. Got it? But he be lazy. Go away. What I offer is open gate, you go inside, give beastie food. Are we running errands for goblins now? Please tell me you are not serious. I'm assuming it's this Hydra here. Does this animal want to attack me? No, nothing like that. He just be a pet, like slug or spider, small spider, or grot snake, little grot snake. Well, where I come from, missions require payment. Upfront, in fact. Oh, you be such a greedy fingers. What can give you? Nothing, but you have an experience you not unforget. Valerie tapping her foot. I'm kind of intrigued. This is potentially a Hydra. We kind of want to see if they can be tamed. Not that we ever intend to have one as a pet around our court, but it might come in handy with our quest. You know? Fine. Open the... Valerie, what? Just hear me out here. This could be research, you see. Just open these gates for me and I'll give your little animal friend a nice meal. Fine steel if needs be. Well, you real hero, I seize it. Go in, play with him. I bring food right away. God, the gate swings open. Valerie, you just mind ushering yourself through the open gate. Say hello to this lovely beast. God, look at it. Oh, it's cute. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Little pet primal Hydra. Oh. Have you given him a name? No? I just wondered. Hello, Mr. Hydra. How are you? Oh, he's attacking us! Quelle surprise! Oh, God! It's fine. We've got it under control. It's fine. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm completely, utterly surprised and shocked and horrified at this development. Horatio the Hydra has just attacked us. Oh, he's gone. I think he's sold us a dud. I don't think it's a pet. I think they've just cornered it and locked it up and wanted it killed. I think he's done us a he's sold us up the river here. Little monster, little monkey. Little monkey. Oh, he's there. You! No, believe it. The beastie attacked? No, who would have thought it? You're not angry, yes? Two wrongs don't make a right. Why am I wasting my time? I could lop your head off for daring to put the Baron's life in danger, but hey. Stupid little goblin. Right, but in the meantime, I shall now have free reign over your entire village, if you don't mind. That's including any loot and chests that I decide I wish to dip my fingers in. Here they be, beastie! Bite! Oh, they're now setting them on us. Oh, is that how it's going to work around here? I see. You're going to set them on us. Ah, well, that's slightly different. That might be slightly different. You want to carry on this charade, goblins? I might be less inclined to keep you alive. How dare you? Ooh, they're skating on very thin ice. I tell you that. For free. Very thin ice. Ooh, Primal Manticore. Holy cow, they've got all the pets, haven't they? They've got all the pets. Ouch! Enemies! Lamashtu curses you! Don't you dare touch us! Touch you? You're lucky if I keep you alive after all this. Uh-oh. Hey! Why you be pushing me? Oh, God. Manticore shuffles up. Please tell me there's only one of them. They do hit kind of hard. Just hold fast. Just hold. Valerie, where are you going? Where's Valerie going? Don't run past it, you fool. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, we're not doing too badly here. We're not doing too badly. We've got loads of like loot lying about and stuff, but obviously I'm just missing it because I'm blind as a flipping bat. Look at that loot there. And that's not just like poxy loot. That's a Taldan Warrior's dog tag, you know? That's not small fry loot. Right, where's the loot from down here? Show me the loot. Oh, there it is. That's a token of the Dryad, also worth a pretty penny or two. Primal Hydra we've looted. There's loot down there, so we've got to come in and then round and down. There's up here. Kind of want to just kind of go in a kind of a pattern like that and cover the map in a kind of an ordered fashion. I'm thinking of buying this after watching. Don't know whether to bite the bullet or not. What I will say is, it's a damn good game. I'm loving it. Really, I'm loving it. It's probably right up there as I don't know actually. Rivaling Baldur's Gate has been my favourite isometric RPG. It really is. I don't think anything's going to trump Baldur's Gate 1 for me, to be fair, because it was my first experience. You can never beat your first, can you? Anyway, what I was going to say is, if you are going to buy it, just make sure you've got hours and hours and hours and hours of spare time, because it's rather long. But it's a good long. One of those kind of longs where you end up sitting down, and before you know it, 5 hours have passed. And you think, where the hell's the time gone? It was 12 o'clock, it's now 5 o'clock, what's happened? Who sucked the time away? And you can get it pretty cheap nowadays as well. It's been out for a while. So it's always going off on a sale somewhere. So I'd highly recommend it. Anyway, moving on to Pastures New-ish. There's some loot down here, apparently. Okay, very good. It's Bank Holiday weekend. It is indeed. You could make some good progress. It always makes me laugh when there. Obviously, I can't do it when you're playing in this manner as an LP or even as a stream. But those people that sit down and play a game like this in a week or something, for something ridiculous. I played 120 hours in a week. Finished the game in a week. Yeah, it was great. Like, what? Did you not savor the experience? You just rush on through? It needs to be sipped. Like a fine sipping rum or a whiskey. You don't gulp it down. You buy a nice expensive single malt and you drink it in one glug. No, you sip it and enjoy it. Sip away. Jubilee party. I googled that this morning about what celebrations for the Jubilee are happening in the Commonwealth. Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Antigua, Jamaica, other Commonwealth countries too. Can't name them all. Yeah, they're all doing something. Whether it's the Queen's Jubilee torch that they're passing round, or having celebrations. What am I doing on the Jubilee? Well, as long as I'm healthy and don't have the dreaded C word, I shall be on a cruise ship, enjoying the delights of Southampton and the Bay of Biscay, which can be rather rocky, One of the choppiest seas in the area is the old Bay of Biscay. Google it, it's notorious. It won't start getting to the temperatures of like 30 degrees, probably until about 5 days into the holiday, because you've got 2 days of travelling down. Third day we're in Spain, but it's northern Spain, Vigo, don't like the place. And that's more, it's warmer than England, but it's not hot because it's northern Spain, so it's still a bit like early 20s. It's been raining there all week, by the way. And then you go down around Spain, and then to the Barcelona is our second stop, where the temperature's a nice, modest 26, 27 this week. Then we go down a bit further to Marseille, where the temperature's about 28, 29, 30-ish at the moment. And then we go on to Italy, Rome, Naples, all around there, and finish in Sardinia, where the temperature this weekend on the Saturday is 39 degrees Celsius, and on the Friday, on the Saturday is a rather cool 41 degrees Celsius. Fucking hell. I mean, I can't think of anything. I mean, I like a bit of heat, but I've not been on holiday for coming up to 3 years. Therefore, my body's probably not accustomed to any temperature greater than about 22. Let's be honest. I'm feeling a bit pasty. So to be plunged into 41 degree heat probably will give my system a shock. So anyway, we got onto that by talking about the Jubilee, because I branched off slightly. But anyway, yes, it should be good fun. And it'd be kind of cool if there's street parties, like in the 70s for the Queen's Golden Jubilee, 1977, by the way. Traditional images of that time were the proper, like, northern terraced streets of England, like your Manchesters, your Leedses, your Sheffields, the terraced streets with all the bunting up and all the street parties, all lining the streets, people dancing and little kids waving flags and all that kind of stuff, which you don't tend to happen nowadays because people have things to do, like internet stuff and TV and whatever. In the 70s, people were a bit more going out there and doing stuff, but it'd be quite cool to see pictures of any garden parties that are going on, street parties rather. That'd be kind of nice. Do. Do you know what, Cham? I'm indifferent to the royal family, but when it brings forth a bank holiday weekend, I'm all for it. Extra 2 days an extra day bank holiday. Oh, okay, you'll do for me, Queenie. You'll do for me. I mean, bless her. She's 96. She's done her time, hasn't she? Let's be honest. Right. So here is another primal hydra. We can't open this door. We don't wish to open this door, to be honest. Oh dear. Somebody else instead will open the door. Hey, you, Jumbo, come here. I punch you in the face. Cluck, cluck. Hey, Jumbo, come here. I punch you hard. Come here, you, stupid potion gulper. Hi, come here. I sense a trap. So I have the Imperial Edition with the DLCs or just Enhanced Edition? I have the Enhanced Edition. I don't have the Imperial. Exactly. I mean, what have the Royals ever done for me? Not much, I don't think, to be honest with you. So, take them or leave them. But given the jobs that I've done, like being in the police, is you're in the office, right, of constable, and you serve the Queen kind of situation. There was a big picture of the Queen every time you walk through the police station doors. Big picture of the Queen. You know, sure. Thankfully, people didn't like sort of stop short of bowing to the damn thing or doing a salute or something. But yeah, there it was. You know, the Queen. It's like, yeah. And working in the civil service, you get an extra day off. Another reason, you get an extra day off, a privilege day, for the Queen's birthday. So not only are we getting an extra bank holiday this year, technically speaking, as civil servants, we've got 2 days off this year, courtesy of the Queen. Yeah. So she'll do for me. Oh, a trap. You want me to run over the trap? Is that your little game, is it? You think I'm stupid? Goblin merchant. I was warned to come and see him, so I shall speak with him after I have explored this upper echelon here, this upper region. Taldan Horseshoe. That sounds like it might be a new item to sell for profits to the storyteller. Right, let's see what this merchant's got. Ooh, an unidentified belt. It's probably a plus. You watch, this will be a +4 belt of dexterity after we've just spent $4 on +2 dexterity gloves. I can guarantee you that is exactly what this is going to be. Just to say, you wasted $4, mate. Just remind me. These were +2. Yeah. Yeah. I knew I said it. I said it. I bloody said it, didn't I? Flipping bloody game. Right. It's fine. I'll give them to Lindsay. Right, I'll give the gloves to Lindsay, I'll take the belt, and we'll give the belt of Constitution to Lindsay. It's fine. It's fine. Kundio could make use of it. Yes, he could do. But he's not going to do. Because why would we give it to a party member when we can use it ourselves? You know. Feed oneself first. It's like the old situation in the plane, when the plane's crashing down, the oxygen masks burst forth from the ceiling. What do they say? Put your mask on first before you start fiddling with others, start helping your children, which goes completely against a parent's instinct, which is to sort their child out first, isn't it? Sort the kids out first, then you sort yourself out second. No. Put your own mask on first, then sort everybody else out. Same principles apply here. I don't care. I don't care about such things. I'm saying I don't care as if it's me. It's not me that's not caring. Elquist doesn't care. If Elquist was a very kind, giving, sharing person, then other people would get these great boons before he does. Feed them first before feeding self, but no. No. Feed self first. Give others scraps. Yes. Perfectly and utterly reasonable. As the Baron, of course. So we'll shuffle around. Should we do that now? Yeah, let's do it now. Let's do it now. I think what you're getting at is actually not too far from the truth. And I think that is, give Ecundio. I kind of liked having that extra 20 hit points with Elquist. It makes him a bit more sturdy. Yeah. It's a decent chunk of hit points. It'll take us to +6 dex, and we use dex for attacking and hitting, right? So that's got to be worth it for us. More so than the dex. More so than the constitution. As much as it pains me. So let's give him that. Put me up to 6 dex, which is quite a decent chunk of bonus, and that'll go to +7 the next level up, which is incredible, but we're going to have to find some armor that supports +7. Then we're going to keep Lindsay on what she has with the +2, and we'll give Ecundio the +2 gloves and the +4 con. And my thinking is my stuff's all green. My signals are all green at the minute. Although my internet has cut out today and cut out yesterday whilst I've been working. So there could well be slight internet issues. But everything's green on OBS at the minute, so you shouldn't be seeing any issues. Anyway, my thinking is giving Ecundio the constitution, giving him the extra hit points, keeps him up a tiny bit longer, which is important because he's the primary damage dealer. So the longer he stays up, the better it is for us. So I think that's probably better than giving it to Lindsay. So that's good. Right, perfect. So are we good to go then? +4 dex, taking us to 6. Lindsay's got the +2. Ecundio's got the constitution, and then the gloves. Perfect. Ah, well done, Gaming League Classified. Well done. I hope you enjoy it. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Keep us posted with your progress. Maybe even post your character in the Discord server so we can see. It'd be quite cool. Right. One thing that I would really like in these type of games, which you could actually... No, you can't do it really. You can do it in a certain degree, but you know, like a co-op mode where you all control one character. So I create a character, you create a character, some other people create a character, and you get together on like a Discord server or whatever, and you play a co-op campaign, like a proper tabletop, but you know, in a game like this where you all control a character each. Now that would be, oh, that'd be so cool. Anyway, here's a goblin merchant. I Twerk. Twerk? Is that his name? Is that his title? Sword swingers. Buy something. He's basically selling us something. Why even talk to these vermin? Just cut them up and forget about them. No, 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 no. Let's not cut them up. Let's not cut them up, Mary. Let us see what they're selling first. Then we'll cut them up. Oh, like Divinity 2. Yes, like Divinity 2. Which is only 2 people though, right? Oh no, can you have up to 4 people with Divinity? Yeah. Oh, you could have up to 4 people, because... Oh, you can, yes. Yes. I'm saying that like I would actually do it, because I've you know, I'm crap with stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, yeah. The trouble with getting more than one person involved in anything, even when it comes to tabletop sessions, as you tabletoppers will understand, is getting people together on the same day at the same time regularly is quite a challenge. Right, we're buying all of these, and nothing else there. Is that all he sells? The fearsome mace of Twerk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. It's a regular mace that's just masterwork, but it costs an absolute fortune. That's quite funny. That's quite funny. You probably get an achievement for buying this, I would gather. I bet you get an achievement for buying this piece of crap. Oh my god. You surely must get an achievement for buying that. If ever we're rolling in cash and this place is left alive when we've done, I'm so buying that. I can't afford it. I'm a pauper. I've only got 19,000. I can't afford it. I'm so sorry, Twerk. Your fearsome mace shall have to wait until I've got 124,000 coins. Look at the... I know, look at the... Exactly look at the price. Oh no, deal. Why are these... Oh, 3,000 for these. Jesus. Hang on a second. Let's put back these then, because we've got plenty of these. Just take the potions of reduced person, which we don't have any at all, because they're useful for Valerie, so deal with them. Deal or no deal? I'll take a deal, please. There we go. Right, let's go and deal with these idiots.
I believe I found something.
More traps. Well, what you haven't encountered, what you haven't given thought to, you stupid green-skinned menaces, is that I, Elquist Baron of these lands, am an expert in dealing
in due time
with traps. Now, if you'll carefully observe, I shall give you quite the lesson.
it is finished.
Voila!
Focus on the goal.
That's right. You run off now. Run along. Make sure there's no more traps around here. Oh, there is. Just let me deal with this, if you don't mind. There we go.
matter.
There's probably several more around this corner. Keep your eyes peeled, people. I was kind of hoping myself that it would have exploded on cue. Unfortunately, Elquist is getting far too proficient for his own good. Oh, hang on.
I am yours to command.
Stop. Halt. Do not take another step. I sense something. Right, now what exactly do you have for us, you little urchin? You appear to be in a dead-end scenario, do you not? Oh, you do. Well, unfortunately for you, I have to take my anger out. I have been far too kind around here for my own good. And how do you force attack? Ouch! Can't believe it. He passed all the traps. What I do now, I do now, I do know. No, I do. Congratulations, Shanks, you passed my first test, and for that, you get a gift. Wait here, I bring it right away. I'll be back before you know it. Little pest, I'll cut you in half. You know what, Valerie? Cut him in half. I've had enough of this charade. Murder! Murder of the first degree, you little annoying shits! We had trouble hitting him. Bloody hell. Right, I've done. I've had enough. These idiots. Right, we've killed one. Just gotta get it out of our system. Sorry, pal. That's what you get for meddling in my affairs. Who's that? Oh, that's a merchant. Right, we need to go probably up through here. There's a bit of doorway going on. I bet some people. Oh, you've killed the innocent goblins. How evil! Silence! I hear you cursing Elquist's name. Oh, poor little goblins, what have you done? Interest, surprise, waits. Oh, hello there. Right. I don't know if you've heard what happened to one of your little friends, but I urge you not to meddle too much more. My patience is wearing thin. My people are exploding on the spot. I have come to deal with the situation, and I shall take any measures I deem necessary.
Let's finish them quick.
Oh, they're all attacking us. Your funeral. Your funeral, pal. Ah! Whoa! Oh my gosh! It's okay, don't panic. Just a few bombs. It's fine. Oh, they hit harder than the flipping creatures. Where's Tristan? Why is Tristan? Why is Tristan in the Hydra pen? Guys, psst, help me! What are you doing? What are you doing in there, Tristan? What the hell are you doing in there? Oh my god! What the hell are you doing in there, man? I don't know. Help me! Oh, he's now stuck behind a gate. What the hell's happening? Oh, thank you. I was pooping my pants. Tristan, what on earth? What on earth, man? What do you think you're doing? Oh, we're in combat, are we? Still classes in combat. Okay. Don't move, don't blink, don't breathe. Just stay there. We'll get you out eventually. Right, now where were we? We were just about to cast a channel. Channel. Okay, that'll do. Alright, very good. This looks rather kind of like confrontational, doesn't it? This big circular thing. Why is there loot there? Why have I missed more loot? What loot have I missed? Did I loot this barrel? Probably already, I'm not sure, but we'll check. We'll check. A falchion. No, we didn't check that out. My God, our looting is absolutely horrendous. Elquist has got to be the worst looter in any RPG I've played. He just passes by loot like it's don't matter. It's a bloody barrel of crap. It's fine. Chaotic indeed. Did you not see that loot there? Of course I saw it, I didn't want it. What could possibly be in a random barrel in a goblin village? I mean, oh my God, why waste my time? Oh, here we go. Buffing, perhaps, preemptively, maybe? Could have been useful. Come here, beastie. That's a good... Oh, we've been giving you food. Was that somebody tied up to it? Fools! Knock, knock, laughs at you. Ha, ha, ha. Lamashtu her... We already touched you and kicked you and tied you. Oh! Ah! I've read about this person. This is a companion. Oh, the owlbear's turned on it. Oh, oh, what a shot. What a shame. Hee hee hee, told ya. Run away. Godan would be furious at Elquist's loot policies. Exactly. Godan would be passing up loot like that. No chance. Don't leave me here. It's a ferocious owlbear. Is it just the one? I think it's just the one.
This should do it.
They can hit Valerie pretty easily. Which I'm kind of... No, doggy, no. They can hit Valerie quite easily. Which is rather scary considering that she's got quite a high AC, but... Thankfully, it's missed. It's missing. Still missing. Oh, that's good, because it hits hard as well.
Not far.
That's good. We come across ferocious owlbears. Remember, in the Swamp Witch's place, there was 2 ferocious owlbears that we kind of left. Obviously, if we were inclined to go XP farming, we could just run up there and nab 2 owlbears for our troubles. Of course, we won't be doing such a thing. Knock, knock. Who's there? Me.
The Shatshanks not believe knock knock. Poked him with words and spears and torches. Bite him, kick him. Who'll be survivor now, huh? Knock knock. Me. Always me. Hail Lamashtu.
Hail Lamashtu.
Greet and meet heroes. Seen how I dealt with them? They were like, we be smashing you. And I snarled back, no, I be smashing you. And the beast was, ah, and bite again. That's it.
Who might you be?
I be the ear of Lamashtu. No, not that. I be the seer of Lamashtu. That's who I be. Her favorite of many. I bring her message. She protects me. Sends me offerings to eat and whatnot. I be important. Very important person.
And what makes you think you are the seer of Lamashtu?
I had dream. Lama told Knock Knock in her big white arms, rock me, let me suckle her skulls, pet my head and sing. Who's smartest? Who bravest? Who favorite? Knock Knock, that's who. And the next day, proof. I found nest, untouched with eggs. It be a sign. And bigger sign? Llama just saved me, right before your eyes.
He sounds a bit mad. I bet Lindsay likes him. And why did they want to kill you? Is you saying Lamashtu has saved your bacon?
It be because of that half-head shaman. Bees bite his back. He be crazy. Something get in his way. He be snarling and poking people with fork.
Will that be bumblebees? Oh, they don't bite. Yes, well, seer of Lamashtu, what exactly do you know about the incursion of enchanted beasts that is plaguing my lands? Speak quick. It's in your best interests.
Beasts? Llama be their mother, like all beasts. But she not birthed them out this way. No way. Half-head shaman lie to make people fear him. Shatshank stride around all puffed up. Everyone bows. Even King won't bark a word against him. He says God has sent us these beasties to answer his prayers. He even made us uproot village. He says there is thing of goddess nearby, where beasts come from, called womb. And he calls me a blasphemer.
He talks in riddles. Right, okay, so apparently all you need to know is there's a womb nearby. And who the hell is Shatshank? What a name that is. Yes, very good. Womb nearby. And what to do with the rest of your kin here? They are rather irksome, might I say.
They deserve a knock across heads, all of them. Yet, better not knock. You see, Big Mother Idol? Shatshank's hiding her shadow so can beg and whine for Llama to poison, stab, bite, kill whoever hurts goblins. Don't make Lamashtu Mother mad. Let them live.
Let them live. We've got no real reason to particularly kill them, but fine. Well, thank you for the information. I trust you can make your own way out of here whilst I continue my investigations.
Hey, where are you going? Wait till I untie myself. I go with you. We heroes, we march together. The shaman fled. I bet your hide he come back for revenge. He hates you, Longshanks. Hates your guts. Mine too. Let's follow him, then kick him hard in his guts. Teach him a lesson. We kick the king in his guts too while we be there.
Okay, so he could prove to be useful. He's got inside information. He knows about this whole situation. It makes complete sense at this time. He's a bit weird, a bit crazy, but obviously they were turning on him. So, kind of outcast now. You want to go with me?
See for yourself. Heroes need muscle, right? Also need brain for plans. Someone with pretty face to charm everyone. And needs leader, heart of the group. I can do all of that.
Muscle? Alquist looking him up and down. Muscle? Brains? Are goblins clever creatures? I don't think so. Pretty face? After maybe 3 bottles of Portops, perhaps? Leader? Well, come on, we already have a leader around here, don't need another. But hey, he's not short of confidence. We'll give him that. Fine! You will do exactly as I say, when I say it. You will not put a toe out of line, otherwise there will be trouble.
Onward cards for the adventures.
That's adventures, actually. Oh, I completely forgot there was another character. I thought we were done. Another one to add to the list for when we start mixing it up a little bit, which we will do eventually. This is going to be probably the main party, unless, of course, we bring in, like, say, Ragogna eventually, and we think, oh, he's a kick-ass, tanky, magey thing, and then we kick back to the curb. Because we didn't expect Ecundio to be in the party replacing Donfear, for example, but he proved to be flipping hell pretty decent. So you never know, we may be pleasantly surprised by these other... Oh, he's a rogue! Oh! 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 I'm sensing dual rogue, dual tripping, dual sneak attacking, tandem, you know, the abilities that synergize together. Two rogues dealing some insane damage. Oh, ooh. I'm going to have to try that at some point. I'm thinking even in place of Amiri, I'm thinking get rid of Amiri, put her to the Mary. You've had a hard run, love. Just step aside. Two rogues dishing out the DPS with Ecundio, the crackpot sniper dealing some insane damage. Flipping hell! Can you imagine the carnage? Could you imagine? Ooh, that sounds pretty decent. And the good thing about that is, because I'm playing as a rogue myself, it's actually quite decent, quite easy to level him up, to be fair. I would probably level him up very similarly to Elquist. Dog trips. I haven't tripped with Elquist for quite a while, but the thing is, he's got greater trip. He's got combat expertise. He's got some other feat that make it that his trip is like really, really good. For him to trip a two-legged creature, it's almost nailed on, the amount of things that we've put into that, but we've just never done it yet. And the dog trips as well. And if this guy trips as well, and we get tandem trip between the two of us, that increases trip even further. Oh my god, a tripping, stabbing part. Oh, I'm quite intrigued. We'll have to check his stats out. It's not coming right this instant. I need to sort it out, and we can't check him out until we're back in our base. So, interesting. That's going to be good fun. A dual rogue party. And it would have to be, yeah, Amiri makes the most sense to get rid of. It's got to be Amiri. And if we replace Valerie with Ragogna, then we'd have a semi decent new party with a new tank, new DPS character. Lindsay's always got to stay because she's a chronicler. We always need a healer, of course. So it's kind of these three that would make way for anybody new. Ecundio, I'm almost reticent to get rid of because he's not only shoots like a maniac, but he's got a big pet bitey thing. Two for the price of one, man. Right. Anyway. Oh, are we done? I think we're done. Quest done. Quest done. Goblin village done. Hi, guys. I'm going to spare you just because Knock Knock said so. Alright. Otherwise, it'd be curtains for you. Massively great, big, heavy velvet curtains. But as it is, we'll leave you alive.
As it should be.
Right, there's a kind of a... Oh. It's probably an animal in here. Should we kill it for experience? Should we leave it alive? Primal Mantic. Oh! Oh! Nice. Nice. We'll leave it alive. We're not a monster. Not a monster here, you know. Right then. Goblin village has been completed. Yes. Very good indeed. Onwards to new pastures. If you put invis potions on you and knock holy. We've got 4 days to kill before we can go before it's moon day. What on earth do we do in that 4 days? Are these masterwork weapons? These are masterwork. We're going back to our base. Collect it all. Collect it all. I want it all so I can sell it all to Bartholomew. Bartholomew, I have another sack of goodies for you. Oh no, I'm sick of it. No, I've got to sort through it all. It's too much effort. Come on, Bartholomew, sort through it all. Just give me my coins. Thank you very much. Oh, we're not a million miles away from Silverstep Village. I still want to kill that bloody Nereid and that Hydra. We're going to be back over that way to get to Varnhold at some point. We'll wait. Right then. How many days to get here? $19 hours. I think we went to the 31st, aren't we? 11 hours. It's getting tight, you know, isn't it? That'll take us to 28th. 3 days. It's about right. We need to go. Don't worry. Don't panic. Elquist has everything under complete control. Alright? He's a consummate professional. Do you see Elquist panicking? Nonchalantly walking up. Don't we have to move, Elquist? It's a moon day soon. Nah. Look, I leave loot on the table. You think I'm going to go rushing off to get there for flipping moon day? Come on. We'll get there eventually. Maybe next moon day. No, we just go this moon day. People bursting out of animals. Oh, bloody hell. And then Chandra comes, gives him the look. And he looks at Chandra. Oh, God, always. Oh, fine, Chandra, fine. I'll set off now, shall I? Okay, talking to the Dryad. Tom on his dog tag. And the saddled horse. So that is part of the Taldan set.
In due time.
So let me go and see how much of the Taldan set we have. I don't think we've got enough. We'll get there when we get... Exactly! We'll get there when we get there. What's the fuss? To be fair, that is a little bit like me in real life. I do like to plan things, and I do like to... I hate to be late. But on the flip side, I also hate to be early. I like to arrive at just the right time for whatever the appointment is. So if I'm going to the train station to get a train, for example, and the train's at 8 o'clock, then I don't want to be there at 7:45, then it's far too early. I'll get there about 10 to. Give me 10 minutes to potter about, walk, you know. Say we like meetings or whatever, or going to the dentist, or the doctors or whatever. You know, if my doctor's up the road, my appointment's at, say, 8 o'clock, I'll set off from the house at 5 to 8 to get there for 8. It's like, why should I get there at 7:45 to be sat there waiting? No. But then if I get there at 8:05, I'll be horrified because I don't like to be late. So it's a bit of a knife-edge situation to face. But anyway, well, so beast render, 2-handed falchion +2, the bane of animals. Could be useful for a Mary. We'll keep it. Sell these rings of protection. We'll keep that for now. We'll take that away. There we go. There you go, Bartholomew. Sort through the junk. Thank you. Bye-bye. What about the airport? Oh, do you know what? To be fair, that is one place that I'd like to be early at. Simply because it's a stress rushing through the airport if you're even remotely close to time. But also, there's a fair few things to do in the airport that can pass time, like, I don't know, eat some food, have a couple of drinks, watch the planes taking off. There's things to do. So you're not exactly bored, are you? You know. Whereas if you sat in a waiting room in the dentist or the doctor's surgery, you just sat there doing nothing. So yes, I agree. Airports definitely not always early for airports. In fact, because we get usually the same company to take us there, you know, the taxi, they take you there, you know, for international flights 3 hours early anyway. So you've got no choice in the matter. Right. So this Taldan set. This is a Cypress Queen set. We've got the Taldan Snaffle, the Taldan Stirrup, the Taldan Whip, and the Taldan Horseshoe. I have a sneaking suspicion that 4 items of the Taldan set is probably not enough, but hey, I shall try it. Is airport food good? It depends, because in some airports have chain food, like Burger Kings, McDonald's, etc. Most of the stuff in airports is chain food. The issue I have with airport food is not the quality, it's the price, because it's extortionate. Because it's like, you're stuck in an airport now, where else are you going to eat? Oh, nowhere. Oh, so, you know, rather than charge you, you know, £6-7 for a nice big breakfast, you go to a local cafe in the north of England here, not down south, where it's very expensive, but up in the north, you want a full English breakfast, 2 sausage, 2 eggs, 2 bacon, toast, beans, mushroom, bit of tomato, hash browns even. You can get all that on a plate of... You're looking at about £6-7 tops for that big plate of food, that big breakfast. There's one shop, one cafe that's just down the road here, that does just that. I think it's $5.99. Might have gone up a little bit now, but yeah, for a what they call a mega breakfast, which is 2 of everything. The king size breakfast, which I think is £8, is 3 of everything. 3 eggs, 3 sausages, 3 bacons, for like £8. It's insane. Anyway, go to an airport, that same big breakfast of 2 of everything, £12 at least. At least. They have you by the cojones, man. Now, if you're from London, you're like, big breakfast for £12. It's normal price. What's your problem? No, not to us northern folks. No, are you mad? Let's have a look. Is this the whole set? Of course it's not. Find the rest of her 5 belongings. We're 1 short. I don't believe it. We're so close. We are 1 short. Right, guys. I don't do Google very often when it comes to games and missing stuff. And as I've said before, Elquist is completely and utterly like not that interested, not that bothered about scouring the lands for ancient artifacts. If we happen to come across them, then fine. If we don't, then fine. But considering that we are just 1 away, and I would really like a story from the storyteller, because it's been a while, can somebody please care to Google for me whilst I continue on where the final Taldan item is? Because I've probably missed it. I'd have as a guess that I've probably missed it somewhere. We've got the whip, we've got the shoe, the horseshoe, we've got the snaffle, and we've got the stirrup. What's the 5th item, and where is it? I would like to get it, because it's last stream before a bit of a break, and I want a story from the storyteller. So, if you won't mind, somebody, please, just find out where the final item is, and we'll go and get it. Oh, okay. So we're going to get it at the end of this quest line then, because that shaman must be the shaman that Knock Knock was talking about then, right? It's got to be, yeah? Okay, cool. So I haven't missed it. That's good. That's good. Oh, fine.
Ready for anything.
Fine. Thank you for that. I don't usually ask that kind of stuff, but if I can kind of get a story out of the storyteller before the session ends, that'd be kind of cool. Right then, fine. Journal done. We are not gonna rest because we're gonna rush ourselves down to the shrine to get there for Moon Day. I'm going to quick save it before we leave. I mean, if we miss it, it's tough, isn't it? Let's put these away for now. Knock Knock is going to come in the next session because I got to research. I got to look up how to level him up. 10,000 experience. We might not get there this session, actually. I thought we might get there, but maybe not. Maybe not. But we're making good progress. We're making good progress. So. I decided to take... I've got one more COVID test left. I'm going to take it this evening. I know what you said. Chappie. Who said it? It was somebody. Oliver Feeney. I know what you said. But it's still playing on my mind. And it's one of those things, isn't it, where if you think something, you kind of like self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm like thinking to myself, ooh, I'm feeling a bit shivery. Ooh, got a bit of a sniffly nose. Ooh, you know, kind of like. I think I want some peace of mind. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll head to the secluded lodge. Sit 23 hours. Plenty of time. Because we'll do that quest first. If we've got time to kill, we'll do that quest first. We can rest there, and then we'll sort that quest out. Get some blood of the witch. Oh, no, we're fine. Avoid. Avoid. Evade. Thank you. Bye. Of course we want to enter. Right, we're 2 days away. 2 days away. 2 days away. One PC. Oh, Windows 10 license from one PC to the other. Ooh. Not a clue. Not a clue, Shelley. You're asking me. We're asking everybody, but I'm certainly not the man to tell you. We are now on Star Day. Are we confirming, chaps and chapesses, that Star Day is Saturday, yeah? Star Day, then Sunday, then Moon Day, surely. That's got to be it, hasn't it? It's got to be it. Let's rest. Hey up, Dumra. There ain't a witch here, is there? Unless she's the witch. I'd like to see your work. No, I'd like to rest, please. Can I rest? Can I not rest here? I thought we could rest here. I thought we could rest here last time. Law Religion, there's a plaque on this wall. Rastal's holy symbol. Ask her if you can. You can't speak to her, man. She's refusing. Is this your place? I'd like to see your wares. Is this your place? How long have you been living here? Is this the main hunter's prey in these parts? How long have you been living here? Rather secluded. Often my lodge, see your wares. I thought we could rest here. Unless that was a different lodge or inn that I stumbled across by chance. Anyway. Somewhere in here is a witch, apparently. That's a +2 protection cloak. Do we follow Ingo Dan's footsteps here? Bit of room inspection. Is it that one? Locked. Fails to pick the lock. It's a 31 DC. I don't think Lindsay's gonna get that. Not here, at the Shrine of Lamashtu. What's at the Shrine of Lamashtu? What, the witch's for the blood quest.
That is not far.
No, this stranger here could be the key. We haven't rested, unfortunately, so this could be detrimental to our health, but hey. The girl is eyeing you expectantly, her hand laying casually over her weapon. The hand is missing its two smallest fingers. Who do I have the pleasure of addressing? Ah, yes. I am Elquist, Baron of these lands, and who might you be? I am the Last Wall Inquisitor. I am a day's servant. I'm looking for a dangerous criminal. His trail leads to the stolen lands. The rascal is the only remaining member of the gang that spread terror across the lands. I took a vow to put an end to their bloody tale. Ah, what has this criminal done? The half-orc formed a gang with his wife, sons and daughters. Ionade alone knows how many people he killed for their money. How many children he deprived of parents. His whole family was awash in bloodshed until my comrades and I tracked them down and put an end to the violence. Only Varask managed to escape. Oh. That puts a different slant on things, does it not? I couldn't let the criminal go unpunished and swore to pursue him until one of us falls dead. I only here lost his track at the edge of the swamps of the stolen lands. You would hardly take an interest in this matter if you weren't involved. Do you know anything about Varask? Where is he now? Say the word, and I'll rid your lands of the bastard. I feel this would have been a good time to cast Lindsay's competence and buff of faithfulness to boost our persuasion. But I've cocked up again. Or is it just simply because Elquist doesn't like the thought of being enhanced when he carries out his business, such as traps and talking too much, because it makes him look incompetent? Let's be honest. The past is the past. What's done is done. He now is on the right side of the law. He's sworn an oath to serve me, and I shall ensure that he stays on the straight and narrow. Perhaps I shall also enact some form of punishment for his past deeds. I'll think of so. I'll speak with Chandra. She'll know what to do. But yes, in terms of him being dead, that simply can't happen. He's going to make me a very nice weapon. And just look at this great hulking barbarian woman. He should be very most upset if he was not to complete this gift for her, not for me. Do you think I'll give up on my mission just like that? I won't. I know he's alive. I know where he is. He's in your capital, right? Even if he's not there, he must be somewhere nearby. I shall keep looking until I fulfill my vow. Ah. Ooh, this is problematic. I don't really want to kill her, to be quite honest with you. She doesn't seem like a nasty person. She's an honourable person, maybe. She's obviously, he was a bandit. She's tracking him down. But he's going to make us a big weapon. And we need big weapons to fight with. Valerie's eyes burning into the back of us. She's probably thinking, well, if he's killed innocent people, do we want anybody like that in our company? This is where Elquist's lack of moral compass sets in, because chaotic neutral, you know, we're not a goody two shoes. We're not adverse to straying down the path of evilness. It doesn't happen very often, but the times that it does, it tends to happen when Elquist really wants something. You know, robbing people in, I can't remember the name of the place now from the pre-story, but he went on a robbing spree to fund his attendance at the academy. So he's not adverse to doing something underhanded. Not often, but this is a time, unfortunately, where there is some inquisitor woman stood all alone in an inn, threatening to kill our artisan, who is going to make us a big fat weapon that sounds absolutely fantastically awesome. She has to die. Sorry. I mean, we're in the wrong position here, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're not going to have any explanations here. No talking to be done. Elquist simply turns his back on this lady here and mutters, "I'm so sorry." And she screams like a banshee. Attack her! Now! Go! Kill her, quickly. She's been tripped by Doggo. Nice! Oh, she's down. She's dead. She's dead. Valerie's discourse. How could you? Step outside, everybody, please. I need a moment. Step outside. It's very rarely I bark orders here, but step outside. Oh, good grief. He must be in a pickle. Right. If you don't awfully mind, think of that. And that. And all of these things. And the blood of the murderer of Varask's family. Dirty business. Dirty business. Right. Very good. I've said a few prayers for the. Hopefully
In due time.
She'll ascend somewhere. Had to be done. She's a danger to the populace. Right. What's this? Average stuff, really. Apart from I think we've got more than enough cloaks now. Of the +2 variety. Of people that are wearing them, at least. Tristian, yeah, everyone's got one. This is the cloak of improved anti-flying. Did we actually? I don't think we actually suffered any alignment shift with that, did we? Did we suffer an alignment shift? Did it tell us? I can't remember. I was that horrified in having to make the decision. Chaotic evil. Ah, don't you just love to see it? Don't you just love it? Bit of chaotic evil action. Oh, look at that. Puts us a bit more safely into the comfortable realm of chaotic neutral. Very good indeed. I would like to finish the game as chaotic neutral, because it would mean that I've kind of played Elquist as I envisioned him. Which is exactly how I'm trying to play him, so it would kind of be nice to see that happen. Right, we need to figure out how we rest. Can we just, like, rest inside here? Yes, we can. It's now Star Day. 10 o'clock. How long did we rest for? 8 hours. Right, I'm going to do a hard save at this point. Because this is a very delicate, timed quest. We can't afford to screw up on.
As it should be.
So, this is Elquist and Company. having just killed somebody upstairs, deciding that they want to just linger here for a couple of days, you know. When the cleaners go in, screams, ah! Dumra running up the stairs. What's happened? There's a dead person here. Yes, sorry about that. I should have told you. She attacked me. Cold blood, I just defended myself. Yeah, sorry about that. But as Baron of these lands, well, you know, I'd like to call it an attempted assassination, in fact. So I'm so shaken up that I have to stay here and drink wine and port until I'm ready to leave. Don't mind us, Dumra. Another day passes. So when you've rested your first 8 hours, any subsequent rest is a full day. So if we rest again, it'll get to Moon Day. But it'll be Moon Day morning. And I think it has to be Moon Day afternoon or evening. But let's get there first. I'm now nicking gold. Because we've started down the path of unrighteousness. So she has to pay a special tax. Which I've just taken. Right, okay. How do we get here? Okay, 1250. Right, excellent. So it's Moon Day. And we are here. And here is Keston. Which means this must be good timing. Nice. Leader of the peasant rebellion. Seeing you, Keston nods. Under his coat, you notice a suit of armour. A sword hangs at his belt. The guard is ready to fight. I am happy to see you, my baron. While we were waiting for you, I've had enough time to choose a good place for the ambush. Yes, what do you know about Lamashtu, Keston? Not much, your grace, but I've heard some things. Goblins, kobolds, and other wild beasts worship her. She helps them to breed, protects their young. As for people, the blessing of Lamashtu is too dangerous for them. A woman can give birth to something so terrible that the villagers might decide to drive a mother and a child out from the village. Or worse. You can go down and take a look at the shrine. The scouts who've been watching the cultists told me about hideous rituals that were performed here. The cultists disfigure and mutilate themselves, shriek like demons, and copulate in the mud. I just can't imagine who in the right mind, except for goblins, would ask Lamashtu for help and agree to be part of this abomination. Yes, Keston, well, obviously I'm here because I have received your letter. I did come as soon as I could. Thank you, your grace. I've decided you'd like to see this place with your own eyes. A light dinner. I'm having Chinese curry. Is Catherine, are you still here, Catherine? Lamashtu's shrine is on the other side of the hill. I suggest we set ambush right here. The visibility is good, so we can watch the cultists unnoticed and choose the right moment to strike. If you wish, you can examine the location. Are we ready? I think we're ready. If Keston says it's a good place to ambush, we'll trust him. It's a good place to ambush. Damn cultists. This could be quite a challenge. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. Come to me, Lamashtu's children. Today we praise the Great Mother. Praise be the Mother of Beasts, a glorious day. We are here, Lamashtu. Hello, Taria. Good evening. Lamashtu favours us. She blessed the pack with a new cub. A beautiful female cub marked by something. Praise the sacred divine. I've seen the cub. It's ugly. The goddess took cub mother's life as a payment. What a worthless female she was. Only able to... they talk too fast. They talk far too quickly. What are you bloody rambling on about? Praise the mother monsters. Touch yourselves to the waters of Lamashtu. Open up your veins. I'll cut my hand off. Pass me the knife. I'll cut my toes off. Go! Ambush them. We'll let these guys go in first. So that's what we do.
In due time.
We should probably, you know what? We should probably
troubles you?
sing a song. Inspire courage. Go! Lamashtu praise nobody. Lamashtu die. Any curses upon you. Lamashtu will avenge her children. Something big's coming, trust me. Something big is coming. A guard has just died in one shot. Oh no, kill the buffer. What are you doing? Who are you smacking, love? How flipping dare you?
Calculated risk.
Hells, one escaped. We need to catch him, otherwise the altar will soon appear in some other place. Well, lead the way then. What are you telling me for? We've come here to support you, man. Catch the fleeing cultist. Ooh, bloodstained piece of manuscript. Well, these are masterwork falchions. Hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. Hang on. Bit of light bedtime reading here. Crushing bone, hear me. Each word I speak shall turn to stone. The world shall shudder at my word. Open your eyes and see. The world becomes beautiful. Burnt forest stretching to the horizon, mounds of bodies, blackened skies, skulls littering the coasts like gravel. I, the one who renders the flesh of her enemies, take in this beauty. All living beings tremble at my sight. Bow to me. Search. Search the children of Shellin. Tear them apart. Destroy them. No. Transform them. Grant them the gift of rebirth. Let them become beautiful, befitting the beauty I shall bring into this world. O great Lamashtu, the eater of hearts, reveal your truth to us. We hear your call. All of you shall live in a better world. Curse Pazuzu? Pazuzu? What the hell's Pazuzu? The flying worm. He shall fall in this war. Soon. Myriads of warriors under my command. The mountains themselves shall crumble at our feet. Burn all. Make the world beautiful. The ground thirsts for blood. I thirst for beauty. Give birth to beasts. I shall die. Clearly. Go! Any hidden goodies? No? Yeah, look, a herb. Right, let's doing a bit of a recce. I'll be with you in a minute, Keston, don't worry. Just making sure that there's no hidden surprises here. Very good. Right, now where did they go? Prayer. Oh, they cast prayer, so we're suffering a negative debuff.
That is not far.
Oh, they went to a different area. Hot pursuit! Hot pursuit! Ooh. The triumph over the wicked Lamashtu cultists proved incomplete. Some villain, or villainess, had slipped away under the cover of darkness and into a narrow gorge amongst the rocks. Without a second thought, our brave Baron, loyal Keston, and their comrades in arms rushed after the fleeing figure. The figure, clad in black, was barely visible in the dark. The villain had gotten far ahead of us. At the last moment, the Baron noticed their prey had turned aside and disappeared behind the rocks. Elquist, in ever his wisdom, as always is the case here, decided that he thought he saw a shortcut to catch them by surprise. Just required some climbing over a stone ridge. Climbing in the darkness is a difficult task. It's not a joke when you try to catch a stable rock and hear the small stones crumble under your feet. Several times it seemed our heroes were out of luck, but their stubbornness and the thought of the runaway cultist gloating about eluding them gave them strength. Moments later, we were at the top. Oh, well, bloody hell, fire. Well done. So our heroes found themselves at the top. And just in time, the cultist, barely visible in the darkness, was threading his way through the gorge directly beneath them. It seemed the cultist was so focused on finding his footing, he didn't notice his pursuers perched above him, giving the Baron a chance to strike. What will our heroes do next? Trigger an avalanche, or send the swiftest and most agile ahead? Send the swiftest, of course. I mean, triggering an avalanche is a bit gung-ho, certainly not our style. Who is the swiftest and most agile? Elquist, of course. I shall go. I'll be back in just a jiffy. No one escapes my clutches. Yep, definitely Elquist. Definitely Elquist. Why can't I pick... Oh, there you go. Elquist appeared from the darkness like a spirit. The runaway clearly hadn't been expecting that. Elquist barely had time to react when the cultist burst into a sprint. Darkness failed to cover the peculiar way the runaway walked. The robed figure was limping badly, dragging their right leg. Despite that, the cultist vanished in the darkness without a trace. The party followed to the edge of the plateau where the flatlands began. Jesus Christ. As our brave warriors reached the edge of the plateau, the vastness of the Camelands opened before them. An ocean of high grass as far as the eye could see. A beautiful sight, but finding our quarry in this green sea, it would prove impossible. With our heads down and hopes lost, we descended to where a small streamlet flowed amongst the stones. And then, there before us, good fortune. In his haste, our villain had run through the high grass, leaving a trail for all to see. The party immediately set off, driven by a single desire to capture the criminal who dared to escape the punishment of the Baron and had let us on this unwelcome chase. Maybe led us on, possibly. We moved as swiftly as we could, but even the ground seemed to fight us. Rock gave way to mud, which grew deeper as we marched on and seemed to grab at our boots. Even the wind began to rise, lashing out at our cloaks, and a foul scent filled the air. Sure signs we were heading towards the Nile Marches. Soaking wet and exhausted, our heroes came upon a cabin at the edge of a swamp. According to Keston, it was a hunter's lodge owned by Dumra, a hunter who lived there alone and was known for her great temper and little patience. It also looked as if it might be a place where the cultists would seek shelter. It was unlikely the runaway would brave the depths of the Nile Marches in the middle of the night. So once again, we pushed open the door to Dumra's lodge and stepped inside, letting a touch of the cool night air in. Back again. Back again, Dumbra! Back again. Don't mind us. Okay, yeah, we've seen this before. We know what's here. It's a lodge. Things have gone from bad to worse. We must find the cultists before they flee, and we have no idea what they look like. Well, looking for you, Keston. I have been here just a couple of nights ago, so I should be able to discern who looks out of place. The people in the lodge look surprised and concerned. Each seems to recognise you and ask themselves, what is the ruler of these lands doing here at such a late hour, flanked by armed guards? Your Grace, I am ready to make an arrest, but if you wish to investigate further before making a decision, I'll make sure no one leaves the lodge until you give the order. Yes. I'd like to look around here, Keston. Let me look into the whites of these people's eyes. I shall sniff out this cultist with my great perception. As you command, Your Grace. No one will leave this house, I'll make sure of that. My advice, take their room keys. Their personal belongings speak their owner's intent, often more than their masters would like. Ooh. Find the priest of Lamashtu in the lodge. Now I know why it's called a witch hunt. We could have asked Keston to do it, I suppose. But why would we trust Keston with this great task? Right. Is it just the people on the ground floor? We'll speak with Dumra first. See if she's got anything to say. Something is burning inside the stove. It was thrown in just not long before our arrival. The back door was used recently.
Follow my lead.
Here's our prime suspect already. Burning something? Evidence, perhaps, my dear? Coming in through the back door, perhaps? Let me step forward here. Don't mind me. The kitchen servant is busy grinding herbs within a mortar. She's wearing a dress soiled with dark stains and her hair knotted in a bun with a few stray hairs poking free. The woman doesn't appear to notice you as she makes her way to the stove. You notice she's limping on her right leg. Limping. She's burnt something recently and she's come through the back door. Do we need to go any further with this investigation? Clearly not. And who might you be, my dear? Name's Sana. I cook for Tedrims, nobles from Restov. Wipes her hands on her apron. What will it be? Yes, what can you tell me about your masters? No quicker road to trouble. Talking about masters, that is. How would you like it if your servants were all a gossip about you? They pay regular, not stingy with their coin. They don't tell you much, so I count myself fortunate. And why are they here, you think? None of my business. Might be they've got things to do, but I wouldn't know. I mend, I cook, I serve when needed. I see, I see. And what exactly are you cooking, Sana? That there's for tomorrow. Tomorrow's midday meal, it is. Oh, well, perhaps I'll stay the night and sample the delights of your cooking. I do like a good meal. Let me see. What's stewing? What have I got to look forward to for my lunch tomorrow? Oh. Ooh. An acrid stench of vinegar feels like a punch in the face, and some strange spice. Certainly nothing to do with dinner. Well, perhaps I would be staying for dinner after all. But what I will be doing, Sana, if you don't mind, is I shall be taking your room key. Room? I don't have a room. Except here in the kitchen. Bed's a bench. Still warm enough, though. Oh, I really must speak with Dumra. You can't have people lying on benches that cook up stews now for the local populace. Perhaps you deserve better lodgings. Just bear with me. I wonder if Dumra recognises this lady. Okay, maybe that. I'm trying to. Okay, she's not like playing ball, is she? Right, you know what? We've hurt the. We're gonna throw all our eggs into one basket because Elquist is convinced. He's convinced it's her. She limps. She's tried to dispose of something. She's come through the back door. What more? Why waste more time questioning more peasants when, of course, we have obviously found the culprit? Keston, arrest that woman! Yes, Keston, somebody I have found seems especially suspicious. Dumra! Yeah, that Dumra, bloody hell. Yes, Tedrim's maid, Sana. Oh, we could speak to Tedrim to see if they actually have a maid, and that'd nail it on, wouldn't it? But we're not all about nailing anything on. We're all about efficiency, and we've got the answers to our questions. Yes, it's Sana in the kitchen. Tedrim's maid. You think so? As you wish, my baron. I'll bring her forth. Yes, all the signs point towards her. Yes, indeed. I think, Sana, you know why I've brought you here. She cast a wary look at Keston. I would? How? Do you jest, my lord? How could I know what you were thinking? Enough! We know who you are. Lamashtu won't help you. She's silent for a moment and straightens like a serpent, her eyes cold with contempt. Is that so? Her accent has vanished, the demeanour of a peasant shed like a cloak. Then you know little of our faith indeed. The Great Mother is with me. Prepare yourself for her! She sounds like a man. Kill her! Don't worry, Dumbra. We'll deal with this bad piece of business very swiftly. Enough! I yield! Stop! Stop! I surrender! Oh, her right leg is covered in sores and oozing pus. Now tell me who you are! I am the priestess of the cult of Lamashtu, the Great Mother, the ancestress of monsters. I am not from these lands. I came because of the pleas of your people who seek the mercy of my goddess. I came to these lands in secret and hid my identity from everyone except those initiated in the mysteries of the Great Mother. Even the hostess of this lodge had no idea who I was. And those looking for divine benefaction found me on their own. And there are more than the followers of Rarastil would believe. Yes, tell me more about this cult. We are numerous, and we are strong. The tribe of Lamashtu followers grows every day, breeds, and spreads over the land of Galarian in search for places to create new packs. Yes, tell me more about these rituals you are performing. We prayed to Lamashtu. We asked for new offsprings in the pack. We mated like wild animals, free of stupid prejudices. I'll spare you the details, half-elf. Those like you are unable to accept the greatness of our ancient faith. Yes, not impressed. Keep going, my dear. Where are the rest of the cultists hiding? You cannot make me betray the children of Great Mother. Torture me if you like. Lamashtu will grant me the strength to endure any pain you inflict upon me. Fair enough. Have you allied with the goblins and other creatures in this area? No. We have the same mistress, but our paths to faith are different. I held no illusions. You could grasp the wisdom of my goddess. Yes. And all these people in the lodge, are they here because of you? They were searching for the blessing of Lamashtu. Other gods have denied them, and they had to ask Mother of Monsters for her benefaction. Okay, so there's a fair few people in this lodge that have all come, is there? And what about Dumra? She better not be involved. This thoughtless thing? No, she was not smart enough to see what was transpiring under her nose. I won't offend the name of Lamashtu by calling our hostess one of her tribe. Ah, fair enough. Right, well, you and your minions have unleashed a blight across my lands. Monsters overrunning the barony and honest people fearing to leave their homes. That's nonsense. I've heard the stories about what's happening in your barony, half-elf, but I have nothing to do with this. The Great Mother rules the monsters of this world, but if you had truly earned her wrath, your lands would be drowning in blood. No, Baron. You must look elsewhere to place blame. Lamashtu and her followers have nothing to do with your troubles. Really? Interesting. Keston, I've heard enough. I have an order for you. Your Grace? Please be merciful to these people. Imagine how great their despair must be to turn to the monstrous Lamashtu for help. Though the thought disgusts me, the priestess did try to help them. In whatever way she... Silence, Christian! Silence. The priestess's guilt is obvious to me. The others, not so much. We haven't actually spoken with any of the other people yet, so we don't even know. Yeah, let everybody go? No. Priestess go? No. Banish the priestess, so to it she's removed from the barony. Send the people home, the priestess must be executed. Arrest everyone except for the lodge hostess, and executed by morning. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. We'll go with Valerie's instinct here. We haven't even talked to the other people, to be fair. The priestess, however, cannot be allowed to live. There's been too much. There's been too much bloodshed, too much animals bursting out. Elquist's patience is wearing thin. Time is of the essence. And, you know, much as we don't tend to do things for specific reasons other than whatever takes our fancy at the moment, the fact of the matter is, in our minds, our people would probably want to see some form of justice. They're already wavering and teetering on the edge. Bringing back a priestess of Lamashtu and having her probably publicly executed for all to see, A, dissuades others from joining their ranks, and B, shows them that the Baron is taking this matter most seriously. An example must be made. Keston, send these people home. I do not wish to deal with those. But however, this one, she dies. Execution, public. Harsh, but fair. Befitting a true ruler. Indeed, Valerie. Indeed. True indeed. Your Grace! Your Grace, wait! You can barely hear Alika's words through her sobs. Let me ask you, no, let me beg you, allow the priestess to perform one last ritual. Let her save my child. I have no other hope except for Sana. Excuse me? And who might you be to come running here and dictate how I dish out my justice? Please. Please! There shall be no further rituals of Lamashtu anywhere in my lands if I can help it. Keston, do as I have asked. A curse upon you! And more of that, love, and you'll be next. Shut your trap. Right. Okay. The barony teeters on the edge. Where will its destiny lead? Season of bloom. Attend the council. Ooh, council meeting. Ooh. I love a good council meeting, me. It's like a team meeting. I just want to poke my eyes out. Let's put our headsets on and get on Microsoft Teams. Come on. We're doing this council meeting by Teams. You've got no authority here, Elquist. Right, let's meet and discuss what we've learned. in a second, because it's dinner time. I'm going to go grab my dinner, and then we shall go to this exciting council meeting. Oh, I'll need to send a couple of messages, actually, as well. And get a drink. Oh, and take this down as well. dee. La dee da dee da dee da. Oh, right. Let's crack on. I'm going to eat and play at the same time today. Because I'm liking this little quest line. Let's take all of this because we're going to sell it again. Oh, actually, this is. Oh, take it all. Dumra, you've housed criminals. I'm afraid everything is forfeit at this point. It's a nice little homemade Chinese curry with some peppers, some onions, chicken, and egg fried rice. Now, before we go back to our court, we've just got to it's a bit spicy, bloody hell. Just got to speak to, you know, the bandit Varrock. Maybe see if we can get the truth out of him. God, it's gone right to the back of my throat. Was that that chilly?
All according to plan. No mistakes.
Greetings, patron. How can I serve you? Looking for a hatchet or a helmet? Yes, you lied about the murder of your family, did you not? It was the Inquisitor? Yes, it's true. Our family committed some petty sins. But do I want revenge for my family less because I'm a little light-fingered? So what are you going to do now? Your lies will be punished. Well, we didn't kill her to kill him, did we? No, I'm going to do not a damn thing as long as you hold up your end of the bargain. I want obliteration. Thank you. I'm an old man, but I still wish to trample the ground a little longer. Good. Well, I brought the blood that you asked for. Ha! Yes! My clan is avenged. Ha ha ha! Old Varask outlived you, you arrogant witch. Oh, how I would love to taste her blood. It must be so sweet, but I can't afford the pleasure. I'm going to need every bit of it to harden Earthbreaker. Earthbreaker? I thought it was called Obliterator. Did I get that wrong? Well, we'll speak later. I thought I said it were called something else. Is he making these names up as he goes along? Right, okay. Back to the barony. Your Grace? Yes.
May we have a moment of respite?
It'll be interesting to know what date we started the game on, just so that I know how long we've been adventuring for. It'd be quite cool to know. Or maybe is there like a game stats menu? I don't think there is.
I tire.
Aha! My curry shall have to wait. This is an important meeting. The gloomy silence is only penetrated by loud chewing. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry. No, not me. Knock Knock has grabbed a whole fried chicken from the table and is busily devouring it, ignoring everyone else completely. He completely ignores us. Well, oh God. Hang on, knocking things flying here. Well, now that we're all here, let's sum up what we know. We've each spent a lot of time and effort to learn what we can about where the monsters come from and what's causing this strange disease. I hope this conversation can help shed some light on the situation. We need to hurry. If we don't find the source of this blight and eliminate it, we may end up with a rebellion on our hands. Okay, let us summarise what we have found up to this point, shall we? Yes, they all look very closely at us. Right, well, I suppose you want me to summarise then, do you? Fine. Right, Jod. So the surgery showed that it was magic seeds causing the disease, correct? Right, yes. Judging from the location in the patient's bodies, the seeds were ingested. It seems likely they are initially extremely small, almost invisible, and people simply swallow them with their food. Once the seed is in the stomach, it begins to grow and cause the symptoms we've seen in our patients. As soon as the seed gains enough strength, it sprouts and turns into a magic portal, just like a bud turning into a flower. Rastal, forgive me. Something must have possessed me to say that. It really does look like blooming. Each seed tears the body of its victim just as a flower tears its bud. Yes, indeed. Keston, we discovered that the Lamashtu cultists weren't involved with the monster infestation, if that priestess was to be believed. It doesn't mean they're innocent of other crimes, but yeah, the monster invasion at least is not their work. Hearing the name Lamashtu draws Knock Knock's attention. Mother is not to blame here. Told you, but who listens to me? Go back to eating your chicken, will you? Speaking of goblins, they obviously like having all these monsters around. To them, it's like a sign of Lamashtu's benevolence. I'd say they're just excited by anything new that happens. I wouldn't be surprised if they're linked to the story somehow, but I doubt the seeds were created by goblin shamans. Besides, a plan like this seems a little beyond the local goblin chief's intelligence. Huh? Know what I think? I think Goblin King is rotten lice catcher. Shaman play him like red reed pipe, babbles about Lamashtu and plots behind his back. As I said, Tristan, can you tell me where these monsters come from? The ones that appear because of this bloom? They're coming through a portal, but where? Where is the source? Undoubtedly from some world alien to our own. All the monsters appearing from the bloom are exceptionally large and strong. It would be rare to encounter such specimens in the Stolen Lands, or even on most of Galarian. But it's impossible to say what is that lies on the other side of the portals that's intent on killing your people. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to join the dots here. That's everything about the research results for now. Right. So the bloom's essential properties are strange seeds. getting into people's bodies, which causes their disease and eventually creates magic portals. Right, so now we just need to discover where the seeds are coming from. Well, if I may, I've noticed an interesting detail. Well, 2 details to be precise. First, the seeds afflict mostly the villagers. There have been no recorded cases of disease within the city limits, except for those who came here looking for the cure. That's right, yes. Thus we can assume a common factor in how people are exposed to these seeds. Many villages get their food from the same territory. I don't think food is the problem. Take a look. Points at the map. We have the most cases of the disease here, here, and over here. Monsters mostly attack here and here. You see? Travelling down the map, tapping points along a fluid line. The situation is most dire along the banks of the Gudrun River. Everyone's staring at the map intently. Rastal have mercy. Exactly. Along the river. That must be where the seeds come from. From their drinking water. Keston, the militia most often find monsters by the river, right? We used to think the monsters were just coming to the river to drink. But if what the cleric says is right, there are dozens of villages along the river banks, are there not? Hundreds of people. How many are likely to be already infected? Are you suggesting we wait for them all to succumb to this bloom, Baron? Let's pray we can deal with the situation before that happens. Yes, I'm just pondering. Jod, do you think I want my people to die? We have to go upstream. Find the source of this blight. Ha! Take me! Me! I want to settle the score with the king. If you allow me, Baron, I'd like to take the lead on this. I'll take the best members of the militia with me and sweep the woods along the river. We'll look under each and every rock if needed. After everything they've been through, these people deserve a chance to discover the source of their misfortunes. Leaving it to a baying mob? Nah. No, Keston, no, I don't think that is a good idea, actually. People are involved in this. They may have lost loved ones to this. They are not going to think rationally and calmly. They are going to think emotionally and rashly, if you ask me. No. We need to deal with this with care and with level heads. Go to your people, placate them, assure them we are close to the answers, and await my arrival. You are right, of course, Your Grace. I'll order my men to get ready immediately. We'll await your arrival and then make our move. Right. Jord, how are the patients doing in the prison? After finding the source of the disease, we've been working to remove the seeds from people day and night. We've saved so many, but for each patient we cure, we receive 2 newly infected. Well, keep up the good work. Tristan, how on earth did you find this link between the disease and the river? Good job, by the way. It's about time you redeemed yourself. Well, you see, Baron, the seeds are not the only sign of something abnormal at work. Remember the ruins where we first met? The glade near those ruins, full of huge flowers? Glades such as that tend to appear all over the stolen lands. Seems strange, does it not? especially if we take into account that the magic seeds and the portals they create look like flowers themselves. Jod even called this disaster the bloom. I'd like to research this natural phenomenon, and perhaps... Tristan stops talking as loud. Hasty steps are heard from the main entrance. Who's barging in here? Not Keston. It's the Invisible Man. Keston, is that you? Your Grace! Your Grace, I tried to placate the people, but we have trouble. The peasants, they are rioting. That's the only solution these nitwits could come up with. Don't worry, Baron. As long as they're not setting fire to the streets, we still have a chance of coming to a peaceful resolution. If you allow me, I'll go and speak with them. Do my best to calm the crowd down. No, I think I should go out and speak with these people. How dare they? And if peace doesn't prevail, your guards and I will stand with you. Let's go. I can hear their shouting even from here. Oh, we've got a bloody uprising going on. Oh my god. The hell. As if I don't have enough to worry about. Down with the Baron! Oh. Someone lobbed a stone at us. Now, people, there's no need for drama here. There he is! Out at last! Damn his eyes! Silence! Silence, please, please! Let us speak! Let us speak! Tell me what brings you like a baying mob to my door, and surely we can come to some arrangement. Your voice is drowned out by the crowd's uproar. The peasant in front raises their torches, pitchforks and clubs as they shout at you. It's doing no good, Your Grace. They're not listening. John, fine. I'll give you one chance. If it does nothing, we shall have to strike with firm action. People, please, please hear me. John steps forward, raises his hand. Quiet down, quiet down! That's better. I am Jod Kafkan, humble servant of Erastil. I may be His Grace's confidant, but I am also one of you, the people of this realm. The Baron is deeply concerned by your suffering, and he is doing everything in his power to... Lies! This ruler is the source of all our suffering. Once we get rid of him, the curse will be lifted. Suddenly, it's him! It's him again! Remus, the prophet. Repent, fools. This is your last chance to appease the goddess. He turns and points at you, his eyes of fire. By killing the one who dared lay claim to our mistress's lands. The crowds suddenly get louder. They're getting closer. Oh! You're supposed to be banished. Helquist losing his cool here. I am the voice and sight of the goddess, her loyal servant and herald of her will. Your words are nothing against her commands. Your orders are ashes against her prophecies. The day is nigh when this disgusting city will be swallowed by the other world. And I cry out to all who can hear me, repent, fools! Repent, for the reckoning of your avarice is nigh. None of you know the forces you're dealing with. People aren't dying from some curse, it's magical seeds, some disease. Look, we just need to find out where they're coming from. Then, a disease? Why would you hide that from us? Keep silent as monsters tore apart our loved ones. No, you're just trying to hide the truth about your curse. Madless Stasek? She believed these lies about her disease too. Went to you in hopes of finding a cure. Well, where is she, Baron? Likely buried in an unmarked grave. Silence! Let your ruler speak. Please. Go on, Your Grace. Yes, listen here. Listen, please. We don't want to cause massive uproar here. Yes, I am doing all in my power to protect this realm from the evils besieging it. Allow me to finish my investigations. I am close to discovering the truth and putting an end to this. Ah! Pff. Rubbish! Rubbish! Enough! You don't care about us. You all up in your castle in fear and refuse to lift a finger while simple folk die like animals. All you care about is your own hide, then go on, flee. Flee with your tail between your legs. My neighbours may have fled like cowards, but the Baron is still here. He refuses to leave his people. Enough, all of you. The Baron has been fighting to protect us. I've talked to him personally. Oh, he did, yeah, I remember that. I've seen how much he cares. If we turn against each other, we're lost. Did you come here to hear yourselves talk? For shame? While you try to figure out why you all gathered here, at least let the Baron speak. Yes, we speak. Yes, sir. Now we're going to try and play to them. Yes, not long ago, stolen lands were little more than a haven for cutthroats and bandits. If the fine, upstanding citizens abandon me, who will I have left to rely on? It is you who are the true foundation of this barony. You, each and every single one of you, who pay your taxes. A fact I have never forgotten and never shall. Maybe we're a bit harsh. The serpent's tongue, clear sign of Lamashtu. Did she grant you such cunning and hypocrisy in return for our lives? Still a few dissenters. Still a few. It's true! Goblins dart about everywhere putting up their filthy totems, and without a bit of fear. But it doesn't trouble our Baron, no. They can just put up their vile idols anywhere. And carve honest people up for their wretched gods. Did you hear about the human cult of Lamashtu? The Baron declared war on them. Our lands are no place for wicked gods and their minions. Erastil the Merciful forgive them. They're caught up in their own anger. Your Grace, they don't know what they're saying. We are beginning again to lose our patience, but hey, let's keep this charade up, for there's still a fair few of them wielding torches, and we don't wish to have another bloodbath here. Ooh. Ooh. No, we won't. Well, with Jod stood there, we won't go down that line. Right. A bit harsh. To my dying breath. No, I don't like that one. Okay, yeah. The mere thought of following Lamashtu disgusts me. I would never put the lives of those entrusted to me in such danger. You shall have to take my word on that. As I listen to you, some of the people edge closer. Ooh. Many nod in agreement. Oh, I'm chaotic good again. And those who were shouting the loudest accusations turned their eyes away. Well... Yeah. We've done all we can. In the name of Erastil, I beseech you, return to your homes, your families. You've suffered enough. Do not bring more strife upon yourselves. Some coughing, some awkward shuffling of feet, and the baying mob starts to disperse. Some risk a glance at you as they go, others hide their faces. Take note, Keston, of those who dared look me in the face after this act, and we shall pay them a visit later and tax them a bit extra. Hey? Nerve of some people. You can set a development path for each region. Turn it into a religious centre, a military area. We haven't got to that we haven't got to that bit yet, I don't think. Right. Is it? Oh, well, talk about a flipping melodrama. Holy hell. It's time to explore the Gudrun River to the east of the capital. That's where those vicious seeds came from. They've gone ahead, and we have to catch up. Right. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we've gone to neutral good again. Chaotic good. Obviously, some of these alignment shifts during the riot were quite significant to shifting alignment, but I didn't want to exactly bloody cast my We're actually shifting into neutral territory. Anyway, that's what are we doing? Stagfall, we've got some exclamation marks here. Visitors met with the Baron. Chandra Murphy is finished her training. Nice. Well done, Chandra. Monster sightings, part 2. We need to get this done as quickly as possible. Otherwise, it starts causing issues. Right. Let's have a look at all Chandra now that she's ranked up a little bit. What are you saying now, Chandra? Still only +5. Alright, pretty cool. Right.
Tire.
It is 10 to 10, which is a little bit earlier than I anticipated ending today's stream, but we kind of have got to a very nice end point because I want to A, do my levelling up on my characters in terms of the research. B, I want to get Knock Knock leveled up and I want to bring him to this next quest, and I can't do that now. Yeah, it's a sort of a nice little natural end point. So, as much as it pains me, we're going to end the session here. I will try in earnest to get another session up before I go, a recording session, at least just one. It could be tight though, but I'll see how I fare on Thursday. I should have some time, to be fair, and then we'll crack on with that. But yeah, I'm done. I'm going to eat my dinner, which is now probably freezing cold. Thank you for joining this evening. It has been absolutely a blast. Still enjoying this game immensely, massively. It's so much fun. It really is. And yeah, looking forward to cracking on with it after I've come back on holiday. 3 Kingdoms will start when I come back, and another side series as well. So back up to the 3 series. I've just been having a little bit of a breather the past month due to personal circumstances and stuff. So yeah, hopefully back to full force from the 20th of June onwards. Mark it in your calendars. But yeah, have a good rest of the week, and yeah, in terms of the next stream, I'll see you in a couple of weeks. So I'll still be on the Discord server for a little while, and yeah, but have a good one, folks. Enjoy the Jubilee, and see you soon.